Ready to learn some medieval combat, kiddo?
You bet, Dad. Let's do this.
You know, spending quality time with your kids is important, but finding a fun and safe way to do it can really be a challenge. That's where halberds come in. Halberds are the perfect way to bond with your kid while teaching them about history and physical fitness. Plus, they're a blast to play with. So next time you're looking for some family fun activity, grab a halberd and get ready to make some memories.
Come on, Dad. Round 2.
Halberds, bringing families together one medieval battle at a time. This commercial brought to you by the KLRNradio.com Ad Council. As you can tell, we record these sessions, 2 sessions per night. So sometimes in between the recordings, we have some levity. So we're at the bar. Sir Korr had just left. Ellen looks at everyone and says, let me pour everyone a glass. And she pulls out 2 bottles of what the mage will instantly know as Elven and Enniskillen wine, the highest, greatest wine on the island.
Oh, my dear, sweet, and fluffy lord. Oh, please, everybody, you have never tasted anything like this. You seriously need to drink it, even if you're not a fan of wine. Just
like
shut up.
port that causes us to loosen our tongues.
Is this roofie?
I cannot comment on that, but I can comment on the efficacy of the wine. It is very, very strong. And
Hang on,
very,
let me get
very
2
good.
roofie coladas and move over here.
If real life equivalent is think of a 14% ice wine.
It doesn't help me at all.
Yeah, it's
sounds fancy.
In real life, think of a what's a good one that's not really expensive? Think of a 1989 Petrus. I think we're going with that.
Yeah.
And it's generally a steal at $3,500 a bottle. So yeah, drink
Fancy,
up, people.
fancy motherfucker.
Slam it down. Hold my glass out.
All right, Mage, since you are already talking, let's hear it.
What do you want to hear?
Who are you? You throw a mean knife. I'll give you that, and you're fabulous as fuck. But as Sir Korr said, and I've always been my father. Always knew who was in his unit, and I guess
So
we
you
are a
want to?
small unit,
All right,
band
I
of
accept that.
brothers, as it were. We have already bled together.
Well, I guess the only place to begin is at the beginning. I was born during an eclipse that lasted exactly as long as it took my mother to finish a dramatic monologue about destiny. And everyone in the village agreed that this was a sign. Um, Also, the midwife who birthed me claimed I stared directly into her eyes, sighed, and adjusted my own swaddling cloth for better drape. And she said to my mother, "That one's trouble." And naturally, she was correct. Um, Unfortunately, my mother died shortly after giving birth to me, so I was shunted off to a remote monastery that was devoted to the study of cosmic balance. And while my instructors called me brilliant, they said I was easily distracted. And, while other students memorized sigils and spells, I was perfecting eyebrow raises that could wither a rival or ignite curiosity in a passing traveler. Um, I approach magic the way some people approach courtship: confidence first, technique second, consequences last. And by the time I was 10 years old, I could conjure up minor illusions, read auras, and convincingly fake being offended when somebody underestimated me. And I was 16 years old when I was expelled from the monastery, not for misconduct, but for the philosophical incompatibility with celibacy. So I left and made my way in the world, eager to experience everything it had to offer me in every form: arcane, romantic, culinary, but mostly catastrophic. And yes, if you want to know, I will seduce almost anything. Uh, Not always for romance, but mostly for information, sometimes for leverage, and sometimes because I refuse to accept that existence contains anything immune to charm. And that's it, pretty much. I mean, other than the fact that I enjoy adventuring, visiting new places means new admirers, new enemies, and most importantly, new fashions. As far as my ultimate goal, uh, I would have to say ascension, not to godhood, but to legend. I want songs written about me that are equal parts awe and equal parts gossip. So that's me. Deal with it.
I expected nothing less. Expected nothing less. Warrior Princess.
Yes.
with with breasts akimbo.
Oh, Princess Akimbo.
I'm just a primitive Nordic barbarian princess. Your warm and temperate lands frighten and confuse me.
But she's also oddly aroused.
uh, I am Scotty of the Uthgard, of the country of Herk, and I was on my way to get married. Um, our people are plagued by the frost giants, and my father was sending me to the bear monks to wait for my wedding, and we were attacked by the frost giants and goblins, and my party was killed in an ambush. And I lost my bear, which was my most precious pet and friend. And through this, I'm just trying to get enough money to have a dowry to go marry whoever my dad wants me to, so I can get an army to save our people. And that's my backstory.
You lost a bear, and I sympathize. Believe me, I understand the loss of a
Of
beloved
a
pet.
bear. Yes.
But you've also got a big black cock.
Well, that helps.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
Time you like.
Oh, I could tell you stories, my dear, but that's for another time.
Chicago has also lost the Bears, but that's also a different story.
Oh, joke well crafted, sir. Joke well.
Zing!
Well, Scotty, hopefully we can get you all the we need, or perhaps we can raise an army of our own.
Well, thank you.
Thief!
Yes.
You seem to have some history with goings on before this started.
Indeed I do. I had a troublesome past, you could say. I hail from a land called Domershire. I was raised by my mother. I don't know my father, but raised by my mother on the outskirts in the forest of Domershire. When I grew up, I was taken into Domershire to become a scout for them. I had learned to pretty much just help them. I was often a flank guard to help the group ahead in case anything happened and watch for ambushes and other things. But I also, while in Domershire, took a liking to history. You would find me often in the libraries reading up on the history of Domershire, the history of the lands nearby, and everything else I could get my hands on. But one day I had gotten a mission to go up towards Alawan Mist, and we had climbed up a mountain to, can't fully remember what it was for, but we had gone up a mountain, and it was very, very snowy, as you would expect from a northern mountain. When all of a sudden, a white dragon attacked us, and my group had been torn to shreds by its breath, except for myself, which I can't tell what caused that, but I'm still standing, so I live on after them.
I understand that. What do you want out of this?
Answers? Why was I the one that survived? Why did the dragon attack me? And, well, I'm also kind of greedy. I want loot. I want treasures. I want legend.
No shame in that.
And my monk friend.
Oh, yes. Hi, present. Well, as I had
Slice,
told you before in the inn,
slice me a piece of that
I
cheese.
had.
They tell a story.
Oh, absolutely. Here, have some cheese. Everybody else have cheese.
Fabulous.
Excellent. Goes well with the wine.
Absolutely. Pairs wonderfully with this wine.
So I had told you, as I had told you several days ago back at the inn, my upbringing was pretty unremarkable. I'm the fourth child and really had no inheritance. I was competent in my job. Our family was, I don't want to say, we were well renowned for caring for the cherry blossom trees of Palturin. And being the fourth child, there wasn't really much of a future for me. But I was comfortable in my place in that I wasn't going to get an inheritance or really didn't want one. I was just happy up in the trees. And I guess you could say my life began one day. I was just working a tree. I had been in several seasons before, and had noticed a monk, one of the monks of Palisade below, watching me. Didn't think much of it. I see people come and go under the canopy all the time. And when I finished, he walked up and he had asked me how much damage I had done up there to the tree because it looked like I was trying to not wake it. I remember being confused with the question at the time because it just didn't occur to me that that would be something that people would do. So I told him that, as far as I know, none. He checked the trunk and checked the branches where I had been moving, and he said that they noticed efficiency. It was a few days later he showed up at my family's house while we were having dinner. We invited him in, and he was just there doing what the monks usually do when they come by the house, negotiating contracts for the, you know, around the city, where our family would do the most good for maintaining the groves of the city. Afterwards, he had mentioned that he noticed balance in the family and that I could be put to better use somewhere else. Not as a prodigy, not chosen, just it wouldn't affect the structure of the family. And being at my age, I had figured, you know, I had kind of aged out for being one of the monks of Palisade. But the offer was there, and then he had left dinner, and the family talked about it. My oldest brother said, you know, the work would be covered. The next eldest said the crews were stocked. It was my sister who said it was brought to my attention something I hadn't thought of in many, many years, that when we were children, when we were playing monks and bandits, I always played the monks. And she thought it was something that I had always wanted to do. So I went and joined the monks of Palisade.
And what do you want? What is your
It's
quest?
it's not a matter of want. I've been tasked by the order to find out the viability of this operation, the to see if it is in fact the curse, and assess the merits of this attempt to remove it, because there has been several attempts before, and I'm here basically on assessment.
Fair. Well, and I'd already told you a little. The man who raised me was a soldier. I was too young, I was too small, too weak. He was a human, and clearly I am not. I wound up being a medic and a runner, and they were beset. The entire unit was beset by orcs, and almost all were slaughtered of the original unit. Was tasked to run and get reinforcements, and I did. But when I came back, the unit was more or less decimated. And the man who raised me, the man who named me Potapka, because Potapka meant lost one. He had found me as a very young boy in the middle of a battlefield. Nothing but slaughtered elves. And he heard sniffling. And I'll point to the scar on my face. He had pulled the corpse of a man from me, and he was trying to shield me. And whatever killed him drove a spear through him and gave me this reminder. All I've known is death, and all I want is vengeance.
And cheese.
And cheese, of
I
course.
need some more cheese.
And young Miss Korr,
Yes.
I am sorry about your husband.
I appreciate that. And Please forgive my grandfather's gruffness. He has a good heart.
And how are you so trained for someone so young?
Well, I was actually born on the continent of Dinosaur, and my mother and father raised me. And my father was not a knight like my grandfather. My grandfather forbid him from ever picking up a weapon. He had seen too many things and just didn't want his own son to experience a slither of what he saw. But upon my birth, he saw something, and I swear to you, he had put a wooden sword in my hand by the time I was 3, and I was probably 6 when he gave up his tower, because he mentioned a little bit about the veil incident about the veterans. What he didn't tell you was he spent about 3/4 of his gold to build a personal tower by the farmlands, because he was over a day's ride and could not, even though when he finally decided to go take care of them, he couldn't get there in time to save any of them. He made a promise to himself to build a tower and to always be near the veterans farms for the few that did make it. And Dynasty, when you retire, not from knighthood, but say, I forget what it is. He told me once, 4 years, 5 years. If you put 4 or 5 years of service in the army, the king and queen of Dynasty give you a couple acres to farm. Now, yeah, it's a little bit selfish because their taxes do claim a third of it, but it is a nice little payment, and don't want to use the word, but something similar to that. So he built this.
Taxation is theft.
Yes, I agree. Why we live free folk over here. The tower he built, he lived in for many years, and then you know, as the body ages, it just can't quite do some of the things. Don't let that fool you about my grandfather. There's not many things in this world that I think could still beat him. And I mean, the man fought a red dragon and lived to tell about it. So I'm not sure even time can kill him. But the time came where he's like, I'm tired of dynasty. I'm tired of seeing friends die in wars that may not be needed. So he found a young knight to take over the tower, and he came over here to the island of Adel. When I was 16, I left home in Dynastir and I came here to seek him. Because in my mind, I'm thinking if he's retiring from the military, he might, you know, youth is youth is a delusion of what old people can and can't do. So I came here hunting for him and hoping to take care of him. And upon finding this little area here, I realized the man not only, yeah, there's some buildings that need some upkeep here, but his house is still strong. His stable is still strong, and well, as you can tell around here, his bar is magnificent. So I ran to just practice some by day, some of his teachings, and he was eager to teach me at 16. And then I found the man that would be my husband, and he was a miller's son, and he was taking over the mill that, well, you all had the unfortunate experience of seeing that. Still runs great, and I take care of it, but you know, married him, and we just kind of lived on the farm. And whenever anything stray happened along, he was a simple miller's son, so he was good at fighting, but not as skilled as I was. So I ended up fighting off he would be robbers and whatnot. Yeah, yeah. In an ironic sort of way, I came here to see if my grandfather needed help, and after my husband's death, it was my grandfather who made sure I was okay and trained me more, and it's been almost a year since my husband's death, and keep the mill running and still give grains to the villages when I can and live off of that. And not that we need the money. My grandfather provides for everything I need, but it's nice to provide the villagers with the grains and everything that they need that I can provide.
Two questions, if you don't mind me asking.
Absolutely.
What happened to your husband?
Disease. He fell in the water, like, and got roughed up by some rocks and other things. And as far as you can tell, something tried to nip upon him that ended up giving him some disease. And before we could find him, he's already dead.
That is horrible. And how does your father, or excuse me, your grandfather, know the druid?
He used to go, from what he told me, to the inn frequently. Um, as you've heard, he is a strong believer that this is the gods fucking with us and not any curse of man. And he has gone to the druid on numerous occasions because this is not the first time the druid has told us that the curse was happening, and not the first group who has tried to take care of it. Um, it's kind of funny for someone that's supposed to be so neutral. He does dip his toe in a lot of activity. But I know my grandfather talk a little bit of nasty words about him, but I think push come to shove. I think my grandfather actually likes the man. I think he trusts him. He tells him stuff that, the God, I bet you guys don't even know how old the man is, do you? Not my grandfather, but the innkeeper.
Nope.
My
I personally had never given it any thought.
well, something about he jokes. My grandfather, when he before he goes to bed, he goes, "Ellen, my lass, I'm going to take a nap, but not as long as one as what the druid has taken." And my understanding was the druid was asleep when the curse took place, and that he is closer to 400 years of age than he is his apparent age, because apparently higher level druids or powerful druids or something can sleep for decades. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but so he has missed big chunks of time, and apparently after the two cities were destroyed, he built the inn as a meeting point to try to lift the curse. And my grandfather thinks it's hilarious that a druid would do that. But something tells me the druid also knew the king, but he's never let on. And my grandfather's never. Like I said, my grandfather knows stories of the king personally, and more importantly, of the second queen. He speaks of the second queen with reverie that I can. I'm shocked to hear, but my grandfather is not. He may exaggerate and boast here and there, but the man's not a liar.
Enlightening. BBC, what do you think? Well said. BBC. Well said.
Are there
From
werewolves?
outside of the bar, you hear the knight scream, "Two arms!"
I have two arms. Let's go.
Indeed.
Shall we roll for initiative?
To quote the famous Psycho, all I know is I finally get to kill somebody.
Absolutely.
Roll for initiative? Brother, we shall. Ain't gonna be me.
If I could
What are we doing?
Going
Thank
to kill things, son.
Are we rolling
Well,
initiative?
Well, the DM hasn't told us to. I think we're just doing it for fun. Excellent pink fuzzy dice. Thank God.
Do you like my dice?
I forgot we can change dice.
Ooh. Sorry, my dudes.
Well, he hasn't told us yet, so yeah, it's still not really official.
Maybe we get a reroll.
I want
I'm-
to keep.
God, I hope so.
It was an accident.
How do you change your dice?
I'll tell you after the.
Dog, shut up.
That's not on purpose. I thought that was on purpose. I was like, it's getting so immersive.
I was thinking that was a sound effect.
I was too.
Now my dogs were looking. Okay, I'm muting. No.
Okay, is that your dogs or are those coyotes? Okay.
I think they're approaching.
It's
Yeah,
both.
let's go kill things. Where's the DM?
I don't know.
I'd like a pet
Yeah.
orc.
Playing a sound effect.
Oh,
I want a new pet. Sorry, my rooster's not quite enough.
what is? If I could get the damn.
There we go.
Yo, that's what is
Nice.
that dice?
I don't know, but it's glowing.
Bloop.
Ooh,
Good
boy.
sound effect.
That is
What
the
the hell?
dice of healing.
Uh-huh.
That's actually pretty cool.
Okay, so you hear the howling. 2 from the north, 1 from the west, 1 from the east, and 1 from the south.
Nice.
I'm not seeing
Right.
any.
Nice. That is so you.
What are the chances?
Oh Jesus. Okay, can we roll for initiative, sir?
Yeah, can we roll for initiative?
Let me add all the encounters. Okay, everyone roll for initiative.
I kind of like to keep my earlier roll, but okay.
Yeah, no, not gonna be me. And Pierogi rolled a 16.
Ugh.
You see at least 5 to 6 werewolves.
Werewolf.
A werewolf?
Woof, I guess.
And let me back out all the way here. Okay. So first up is the barbarian.
Okay.
With breasts akimbo, she bursts through the front door and moves outside. Or something to that effect.
Where's
Yeah, yeah. So moving out, guys.
Okay.
How far can I go?
You can run 60 feet, which is um,
That's not what I wanted to do. There's the rule.
which is about right there.
Okay. That's where I'm going.
Okay, next up is the ranger.
I'm having difficult. My system's super slow, and I can't see the screen. I was just gonna pop out of the door and take a shot at the werewolf to the west.
No clear shot of him.
How about the one to the south?
No clear shot of him.
When I get out of the door?
Yep, he's behind the tree. He is undercover. The only one that you could theoretically hit is go to the north and hit.
So go to the window. I can go to. Can I go to the window and pop the guy at the north then?
Yeah, you could probably hit. Why is that not? Probably hit that one.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just go to the window and pop that guy.
Okay. The door would be easy enough, so you can run that distance and get to him.
Aight.
We'll just assume that door is open, so you can fire your bow at that one.
All right.
Quick question.
Yes.
Where's the monk on the initiative?
Oh, yeah. Where is the monk? What happened to the monk?
Where am I?
He's been deleted, I guess.
What did I roll?
Why is
There
this
he
so
is.
damn slow?
16. Okay.
So we'll just keep your 13, and you'll go after the rogue because you all had 16.
I think I got
Okay.
a 21, eh? All right.
I'm sorry.
When I mark for initiative, never mind.
Okay.
There's the
There's
slowest
6
dice.
for attack. Let me see. Dice came on. So 13 does not hit.
Fudge.
So rogue.
So I'm gonna cunning action dash.
Okay, what's it has to do?
It's a bonus action that acts like dash.
So you can do 60 feet.
Yeah, and then I could do an action, right?
Okay, which way do you want to go? North, south.
I think I'll go south and go towards like, how do I like ping? Like
Which one?
closer to there.
Okay.
And do I have any clear shot in anything?
That from right there at the edge of the deck, you could hit. You could hit that one. What is that? B or A?
Okay. And all right, so I'm going to use my cool new ability I unlocked and throw a dagger made of my mind.
Okay.
How do I? Is it just a normal attack roll with to hit?
Let me double check your character sheet. I think. Yeah, this new ability is weird. So go under action. Yeah, just use your. Should be under your attacks actions called Psychic Blades.
Yeah, just use my to hit bonus.
Yeah, just click that bonus on your Psychic Blades.
Come on.
So 7 misses. Next, we go to the monk.
Maybe I'm the one cursed.
Maybe. Maybe you've already started to feel the effects.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm going to do my movement and the non-key step like the wind to get up around by Skady.
Okay.
Do I have a line of sight on Werewolf A yet?
Yeah, from there you can hit Werewolf A.
Okay, I will throw my dagger.
Okay.
What did that end up as? Lost track of it. 15.
15. You throw your dagger and it bounces right off the werewolf's hide.
Oh yeah. shit.
not good.
So
Shit
Knight
fire.
moves here. He sees that as a bonus action. He screams, "Use magic!" Then he will do his action. Shoot, I gotta get it. Pull up his character sheet real quick. So he will cast. Okay, let me put it on this one so you guys can see it. Okay, that does line up. So as the mage comes running out in his full armor, screaming, "Use magic!"
You can use
he casts
magic.
lightning bolt. So does 23 damage to B and C.
Sweet.
Strong.
Damage 23. Then he comes over here. And as his bonus action, does 4 points of magic missile. To werewolf A. And then we move on to werewolf A. Jumps and will attack the barbarian. It is attacking with its claws.
Jeff, when do I get to do the rage thing? Do I have to?
You have to state it at the beginning of your round, yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
So after this attack, your next round, state it, and then it will happen. So total of 20 to hit. For 11 points of damage. Werewolf B goes and attacks the knight. Also with the claw. Does not hit. Okay, where are we at here? Werewolf C is running this way. This werewolf is running this way. Is running into here. Everyone loses sight of him. Ellen's turn. Let's see. Ellen. What will Ellen do? She will come out here. And that will be her round. And then the mage.
Getting
I cast mend butt crack. No. Okay. Let's see. Basically, all I need to do is move to just outside the door.
Okay.
And then, which werewolf is that? Werewolf A?
You got A down by the 3 and B over by the knight.
Yeah, I'll attack. Well, the knight can handle himself. I will attack A. I will use Acid Splash. So, can I
What is
use
the range
Acid
on that
Splash?
spell?
60 feet.
60 feet. Perfect. Go for it.
Asshole
Okay, it's not
splash.
letting me roll for attack. Oh shit! I think maybe I don't have this activated. Okay, fair enough.
I can check your character just to double check here.
Yeah, double check, please. It's under spells, but I don't think I have it activated. If not, I need to change that shit.
Okay, so it's in a 5-foot spear, so it's an auto hit. So yeah, if you aim it like right, let's see, 5 foot. Yeah, you can aim it right there and will only hit the werewolf. So you just have to roll damage.
Okay,
He has to make
sweet.
a save.
All right, rolling for damage. I'm gonna go back inside.
Okay. Well, he didn't save, so he takes the full damage. So that was 3 points.
Yep.
Okay, so werewolf A will do 3 points or take 3 points of damage. Okay, round 2 begins with the barbarian.
Okay.
Magic hammer that bastard.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Kick
I'm
him in the ding ding.
Right? Because was that pre-say that I was raging last time? Is that how that works? Because I totally don't quite get it.
He's raging now.
Yes,
Feel
I
it.
should be, right?
I feel the rage.
Because last turn I couldn't, right?
Yes.
Last rage is a bonus action. You can use it at any point. Or sorry, rage is a bonus action. You can use it before your attack. Like I would use it now.
Yes.
Yes. And
Yes.
rage is activated for her character.
All right.
My love for you is ticking clock berserker. Would you like to making fuck berserker?
Yes,
Did you
please.
just say making fuck?
Okay, so you'll be using Stoneheart.
Roll yes.
Yes.
Atta girl. Booyah. Boo.
But it's +3.
6, yeah, so
No.
6 points of damage plus that. Okay. That was what, werewolf A? So 6, 9 damage. Okay.
Werewolf A grabs his crotch and sinks to his knees.
So Ranger.
Do I have line of sight out the window at either of the werewolfes?
Yeah.
All right. Then I shall do that with one of those magic arrows and sorry, there's another skill I would like to use there. The hunter's mark, but I gotta hit him first. And let's roll. Oh, for fuck's sake.
$14 does not hit.
Is the arrow plus to hit? Or plus damage? Or either or both? Or neither?
Hold on a second. Let me check. Why is the app being so slow today? Talk amongst yourself a moment, please.
So that Holy Roman Empire, neither holy nor Roman nor an empire.
Yeah.
Right?
So, like I said, the cats were out until 10, but it got a little too cold for them, so they came in.
Yeah.
I tweeted that, and some people got it instantly.
We have the best people following us.
Yes, we do. So I tweeted that. He's like, I love that movie.
So it is bonus to attack as well, so that is a hit.
Yay! Hercules,
Woohoo!
Hercules. Okay. Where's my damage? And then
That plus
I've got
one for that as well.
and then the scroll. Sorry, this is painfully slow. Hunter's Mark.
Well, D&D Beyond's being slow too today. That doesn't help.
Not a one, you
That
cunt.
too.
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay. So, Ari.
Okay. I'm going to move. I'd say like to here, and attack Werewolf A again with my throwing my psychic blade.
Go for it. See if it's better than your bow.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
And now I roll damage. Let's see what.
Those fuzzy dice are cracking me up.
They are, aren't they?
8
8
damage.
damage. Nice. Okay, Monk.
So, question on my crane ability, with the key point for the +10, does that count as a magical attack or no?
It does not.
Okay, then I grapple Werewolf A.
Okay.
So it'll need to make a. Let's see, my DC on that would be 8 plus 3 plus 2 is 13. So it would have to
13
strength or
dex?
dex 13. Yeah.
Okay, we'll use.
Dex or strength, that's choice.
Okay, strength. It rolled a 16.
Okay, so it breaks free of my grapple. I am going to strategically relocate then.
Okay, I know what you mean by that. Okay, so it is the knight's turn again.
Over here.
Okay, we're at.
I just moved on the map.
Okay, awesome. So he has his mace out, and he will make his first attack. With a 27. His second attack with a 32. His third attack with a 17. First set of damage, 16 plus 11 for 27. So 42 damage total. And that one is dead.
I'd be concerned if it was still alive.
So Werewolf A will attack the barbarian once more. This time it is trying to go for a bite.
Bite me, baby.
It rolled a 14, which I believe is a miss. AC is 16, so the bite missed.
Do I get to hit him back now?
No, not yet. The sea is coming around here now. Okay. Which one is that? D. It's running over here. Oh shit, we just had a power flicker. Hopefully don't lose anyone. Coming from the stable, you hear a horse scream in pain.
Those bastards.
God
Oh,
damn it.
hi, Luck.
If
So,
it's
Ellen.
Fabuloso, I'm going to be pissed.
If it's Frostmane, I'm gonna cry.
So Ellen goes here. And Yin's turn.
Okay, I'm still within range of Werewolf A, aren't I?
Yes.
I can't see. Now a question. I can dash and grapple, can I?
good question. You can dash and tackle.
Okay, yeah, as long as I can touch him.
Okay, yeah. He'll get the
'Cause,
same
yeah,
saving throw that when the monk tried.
Yeah, I want to dash and tackle him and use shocking grasp.
Okay, you can't dash, I don't think, and do that. Do you have a dash as free movement?
Let's see. We scroll downward. Dash as free movement. Scroll down. No. Okay, I can't do that. All right. Let's see. Scroll up. God damn it! I need a mouse for this. This pad ain't doing it. Oh, let's do the acid throw again, or acid splash, I believe it's called.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to mix some things up as far as magic spells go.
Okay. Damage on that?
And Our Lady of Victory, pray for us.
Okay,
5. Okay.
5 more points. And round 3 begins with the barbarian.
He's dripping in goo. Kill him.
All right. Whoops, sorry. Wrong part.
Hey.
That's gonna be
What was
great
the-
damage if you hit.
And that's a hit.
It's a hit.
So that was what, 10 points total with the rage
Yeah.
bonus?
I'll double
Okay.
check, but I think so.
A ranger.
Helps if I unmute. Oh, is that another one that just popped up? Do I have a line of sight on him?
No, he is behind the outhouse.
Do I have a line of sight on anybody?
At the moment, no.
Okay. I can. What's the distance to the door?
15 feet. So, yeah, you'd still be able to open it and get an attack.
Okay, I will do that. And question. Hunter's Mark is already activated, but is that only good for who I just shot?
Yes.
Okay, then I will do something different. Assuming I hit. Magic arrow, but that's it.
That
All right.
hits.
I'm going to, well, damage first. Wow,
Yeah,
that's
D&D
slow.
Beyond. Yeah, D&D Beyond is being really slow tonight.
Okay, and then let me figure out. Sorry. It is the. Damn it. It's not Hunter's Mark. Oh, Dreadful Strike. Here we are.
Okay, I see the dice. Okay. There we go. Definitely hit. Rogue.
I'm going. Hold on. Let me check something real quick. Okay, I'm gonna cunning action dash again.
Okay.
That gives me 60 feet of movement. I'm gonna go head towards the barn.
Okay, so 60
Like
feet
about
towards the
here.
barn.
Think.
Yep, that's about right. Yeah, a little further. I'll move you here and get to right,
And
right there.
do I still have sight on werewolf?
Yeah, because despite the image having the door shut, though, they are open.
Oh, I have E as well. I can see E.
Yes.
Would I have a sneak attack on E? Would it be distracted with attacking the horse?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna roll to hit. Please hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. And then sneak attack.
9 points is what I'm seeing. Okay. Werewolf F comes bum rushing the ranger.
How dare you?
It will do its scratch attack. And it trips over the step. Next round, ranger, you will roll your attack with advantage.
About time somebody got lucky.
Monk.
Okay, I'm going to move back up, and it helps if I don't use the ruler for that, and attempt to grapple again.
Okay.
It's going to be the same save, 13.
13.
I cast a dick twist.
And it rolled an 18 strength check. Okay.
I move around behind it to finish my move, and then I'm just going to be annoying with him.
Just distract him.
Just boop
Okay.
him on the nose.
Sir Brandon will rush Werewolf C. He is going to attack with the mace. 21. Attack with the mace. 24. Attack with the mace. 27. Then we'll do attack surge.
Good God.
Fumble. Yes, he fumbled and rolled. High. Second attack on the attack surge is a 29. Then the next one is a 28. So he hit 5 times out of the 6. So let's do the math here. 13, 29,
I think it's dead.
29, 43,
Stop!
56.
Stop! It's already dead.
56, 72. It is dead.
I think it's more than dead.
Better.
It was only dead by 10 hit points.
What?
Okay. Werewolf A. He's going to try the barbarian again. Bite. He really wants to kill the barbarian.
Has the barbarian even been hit yet?
He just wants to take me home.
Yeah.
Been hit with that one. 16 hits. Does rage increase your armor class?
No.
That I don't know.
No. Okay.
Just makes her hotter.
Yeah, thanks, maybe.
So 12 points of damage.
Oof.
Okay, is that piercing?
Giggity.
God damn it.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. No, I'm just asking because with rate that would be half damage to her.
Yeah. No. It is. It is. With the scratch is slash. The bite is pierce. So where you hit the first time?
No, do I have werewolf germs now, though?
Possibly.
You may have the cooties.
Okay. So you have 12 points. Okay. That one's gone. That one's gone. Werewolf E is coming here, but not enough to damage. Okay. And that brings us to Werewolf E, which is in. He has to go here. And he is biting the horse.
Bastard.
Which horse?
Horse biting bastard.
18.
Okay, whose horse is named 18?
So 7
Everything's fine.
points of damage.
Tap for Kelt is the horse.
Okay, 17 points of damage. It is still alive. It is Ellen's turn. Needless to say, Tap for Kelt is her horse. So she's attacking. Oops. And she will use her mace. You know, this would go a lot faster if D&D Beyond was up to not being slow tonight. She rolled a total of 21 for 8 points of damage. And that is still standing. So we go to round 4. No, Yen, sorry.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm still at the doorway.
Magic missile.
You know what? Is Werewolf A still in play?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna rush and tackle. I no longer care.
Just dogpile it. It'll die eventually, right?
Pretty much. Do I need to do anything? Or is that all on you?
Let's see. VC, what's your strength?
Thank you.
Yeah.
So use unarmed strike. You have a +3 with that.
Let me scroll down.
Yeah, I was looking if he was going to do a shove.
Okay, how the hell do I do unarmed strike?
I can do that for you if you wish.
Yeah, please. Oh, no, I got it.
You got it? Okay. Then ignore if mine showed up. And that's a miss. And now we get in round 4 with the barbarian. And roll with advantage. So roll twice, take the highest.
Okay.
Okay. Total of 20, so roll for damage.
It's 3.
9 plus the 3. Still standing.
Ah.
Ranger.
To quote James Brown, I'm going to jump back, going to kiss myself, get a little space there, and hopefully pop that werewolf full of arrows again. That should be 16
With the plus hits.
Yeah, all right. And then don't be a bitch. I said
It was a
don't
little
be
bit of one.
bitch. All right, and then my psychic dreadful strike. If I can get that to. Sorry, this is super buggy.
Yes, it is. It's not just your side either.
I blame this for my crappy rolls. Although that one wasn't crappy.
No, that one was nice.
It's standing from my perspective. It's between a 5 and a 3. It's just standing on edge.
Yeah, it showed up 6 for you. So.
Bastard.
Okay, Rogue, your attack.
Okay.
You have 2 werewolves in view.
Dilemma here. I'm gonna move about like 15 feet southeast. And I don't have the map pulled up. Hold on.
Okay, I got you. Right. So you do have clear shot at either the D or E.
I'm gonna keep going for E. I think I'm trying to go like right there.
Okay.
And again, Same old, same old.
Okay.
Would I have stealth on it still?
Yeah, because
Or
now he not only is he busy attacking the horse, he also has someone right behind him, so you still have stealth.
okay. Come on, no whammies. Whammy. Fuck.
That does not hit.
Well, it's my turn.
Werewolf F moves. Monk.
Sorry, I've got this coughing thing going on for some reason. Okay. So what I'm gonna do this round is aid Skady on her next attack. Actually, no, I'm gonna aid Vincent on his next attack by attempting to distract the werewolf.
By
Okay, how are you
waggling,
going to do that?
by waggling the big black cock.
Even though I can't do damage to him, I'm gonna boop him on the nose. Just reach around
Okay.
behind him, just boop him on the nose.
Okay.
That's a bold move.
You should have gone with mooning.
Well, I mean, it's still a doggo.
The werewolf will like the moon, though, so you know.
And I'm going to say you're going to roll with advantage because of triple teaming him. Something that usually costs more.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just do an unarmed strike
Yeah.
without actually damage.
Okay.
Sure.
17.
Okay. I will make a roll to see if it, because he knows you're there. Yeah. Okay. He kind of turns his head back at you. If you could read werewolf face, it would be like, "What the fuck was that?" But he knows you're there, so it kind of worked. So the knight disappears.
That coward.
Disappears.
Yep. And then a cloud of mist pops up in front of Werewolf D.
What?
Misty step,
Oh,
my
Misty
friend.
Step.
And he will do his 3 attacks on that werewolf. Wrong thing here. Let's
So
see what he rolls.
he's the kind of hoe that wants a werewolf D, huh?
Yeah. The 25,
Wow.
32, and 28 all hit.
We're getting carried.
16,
Absolutely.
27,
I ain't complaining, though.
40 points. Still standing.
God.
And damn. Let me check something here. Use that. Okay.
Love. True love. Melee.
And he is done. So Werewolf A, because he actually fumbled the save against you, Monk, thinks you're now a threat, even though you did nothing to him.
Oop.
But because of his normal facing, he can only attempt to scratch. But does roll for a total of 20. But only 6 points of damage.
For a reaction, I'm going to deflect attack. Use
Okay.
use a key point.
You have to make a roll for that.
Yeah, I reduced the damage on it,
Okay.
so I can reduce up to 12.
Okay. Damage reduced.
Okay.
So
What was it?
That's handy.
Werewolf D is going to try to bite the old man. Rolled a 19 and missed. Werewolf E is now going to turn its attack to Ellen, but it's just going to be a scratch because it was gnawing on the horse. For a roll of a 7, which is a miss. I don't know why the dice aren't showing up anymore. Ellen will attack. Not switching between characters when there has to be an easier way. And she misses. Again. Whoa, what happened?
You two messing motherfucker.
Hey Jeff, can I metagame for just a second? Vincent, I was looking at the character sheet and it explains magic missile really poorly. So magic missile automatically hits. You don't have to roll for it. You cast 3 missiles, 3 darts, and each one does 1d4 plus 1 damage. So that's a potential of 15 damage, and you don't have to hit the same target with all of them. Like, say there was 2 werewolves within your line of attack, you could hit like 2 on one and 1 on the other, or whatever.
Okay.
So that just costs a spell point. No, I just because I was looking at the character sheet, I'm like, holy crap, that is really poorly explained.
Yeah, I didn't even know I had it.
Yeah, I was like, you got your best weapon and you're not. And then I looked at it. Oh, that's probably why it looks like it does shit.
Okay. That's under. I'm looking. I don't see it under
Under
attack.
spells.
Spell.
No, it'll be under spells.
Okay.
And then it'll cost you a spell point to use it because it's a level 1 spell. Not telling you how to play your character. I'm just saying, hey, this was written for me.
No, please do, because like I said, this is the first time I've ever played this game, so I don't know what the hell I'm doing. 120 feet. Holy shit. Okay.
If you want, I can explain to you. I'll make the roll for you to cast and explain to you what's going on since this is a unique spell.
Yes,
Normally
please do.
Normally it is a first level spell. At first level, it's only 1 missile, but you can cast it at higher level, which is second, and then you get a extra missile per level. So if you
Okay.
cast it as a second level spell, you get the 3 missiles. So I'm going to put it as a cast, and it should roll the first damage, which is 4, second damage, which is 5, and the next one's 5. So you got 14 points,
Okay.
and it is still standing.
Jesus.
So we go to round 5 with the barbarian.
It pooped its snoot.
Boop. So cute.
Oh, well, already we've reached the point of the movie where they've visited the El Pollo del Mar. They have a beach just for spinning.
So that would be Del Loco.
Chicken of the Sea. I want to go to a hotel named Chicken of the Sea.
Sounds a little Jessica Simpson to me, but I'm not going to say anything. I love you.
God, I forgot about that.
Ask any tuna you happen to see.
Is it
What's
Jessica
the
Simpson or
best
Sarah Jessica
tuna?
Parker?
No, Jessica
thing.
Simpson.
Simpson, definitely Simpson.
Yeah.
So, yeah, roll. Am I good?
If that's if you want.
Lost a thread. You guys want to help me out here?
Yeah, swing.
Right.
That
Swing,
sword.
bada, bada, swing. Yes. Had a girl.
Love you so many.
So hot.
Okay, so that's 10 with the rage.
And he is dead.
Hey.
Praise the lamb.
So next up, we have the ranger.
All right. I guess I pop out the dough and hit werewolf D. In the ding ding.
And
Perfect.
he kicked him in the ding ding.
Oops. Got to actually wrote a hit first. Excuse me.
That hits.
Beauteous. And then I'll use my last hunter strike. Or hunter's mark, excuse me. Maker's mark, something. Oh, you, come on. Good God.
So 9 points of damage on D.
Was
Still
that with
standing.
was that with the magic arrow?
10 points. Thank you.
Okay.
Still standing.
Mm,
Rogue.
I'm gonna cunning action hide.
Okay.
Very cunning.
I'm hiding. And I'm going to, again, throw my daggers at E. And I'd get
Okay.
advantage because I'm stealthed, right?
Yes.
Okay. Kind of need it desperately.
Oof.
Does 15
Neither hit.
Project.
Sigh.
Werewolf F moves.
I do like the
Slunk.
pink dice though.
It's le sigh.
Cynical.
to,
You shit rolling bastard.
I'm going
Monk,
to
your turn.
use yeah. I'm going to use my movement and what was that bonus thing called again?
Movement of bowel.
Shit. And you'd think that I hadn't been studying my character off and on. Oh, step of the wind, no key. So I'll move another 30 from that. And then even though it does nothing, I am going to throw my hand axe at Werewolf F.
Okay.
Just as a distraction move.
Okay. Go ahead and give me your attack roll for that.
Of course, that would have been awesome. 22.
Okay. Hits him and bounces off. Let me make a roll.
I think we all need to sharpen our weapons next time we set up camp.
Werewolves can only be hit by magical items, and I have nothing magical.
I'm thinking we train with the knight. At least I need to
Yeah, train the knight.
train the
Knight to
knight.
zone.
I think he's frying them.
If you played EverQuest, that would have killed it.
What do you mean you think he's going to fry him?
In my best powers booth impersonation. Fry 'em.
Yeah, not bad.
Thank you.
No, if you ever do any Powers Booths quote, you got to say, "I'm going to fill your mouth with spiders."
Or, well, bye.
Oh man,
Somehow the werewolf in the front dodges it, but still takes half damage.
that man had a mustache. Jesus.
So 21 points of damage from lightning bolts. Reduced in half is 10. That one's gone. That one is still standing. And he disappears and shows up behind him. We go to Werewolf E. to attack Ellen again. This time with a bite because he's had a round to adjust. Rolls a total of 9 for a miss. And that leaves Ellen's turn. She will attack. They should really make this easier. I'm sorry for everyone listening. It's learning how to do this kind of a battle is difficult, and she fumbles and misses. So she has disadvantage next turn, and the mage.
Okay. I'm within grappling distance of Werewolf A, aren't I?
Oh, there is no werewolf.
Corpse, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You want to just
can
hug his corpse?
Yeah, I'll shock his corpse. I guess I will head to the barn as fast as my legs will carry me.
You are within range of magic missile for F
Okay. Yes.
or E.
E is inside the barn, correct?
Correct.
All right, let's nail him.
Okay.
You horny bastard.
Giggity.
4 points on the first missile. 4 points on the second. 5 on the third.
I'm not
Nice.
even rolling the dice, and I'm
13.
screwing things up.
Damage still standing.
Because of course he is.
Ranger.
F that werewolf.
Wait, what happened? What happened to the barb?
I got nothing but regular old shots.
That hits.
Aim for the dick.
Dick piercing shot. What, 8?
Okay, plus the 1 for the magic. 9.
In the ding ding.
In his penis.
Still standing.
In his
Rogue.
sausage.
The sausage.
I think you can guess at what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Roll with advantage.
Got
Oh,
new dice.
Look at that.
change your
fag
dice
look.
and you roll 24.
There you go.
And then a 1, but you know.
And then a 1. Thank
We
God the
ignore
one
that
doesn't
one.
count.
Okay.
So roll damage on the 19.
There you go.
And then I have a sneak attack.
Giggity giggity.
14
Snick.
points. Still standing. Werewolf F. Comes bum rushing the monk. He is going to bite.
Is it Friday already?
Never mind. He rolled a total of 7. Misses the monk with an excellent dodge, apparently. Monk.
I think you skipped over Janie at the top of the round.
Oh, did we?
What?
It's
Oh,
true.
yeah. Or is that when she killed the werewolf?
I killed my dude.
Yeah.
It was in the last. Yeah. Oh, you did yours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Don't mind mine.
What, are you not paying attention to me anymore?
Actually, I lost track of the round.
Poor chick.
Okay.
So unfair.
I'm going to do Step Like the Wind key version to be able to disengage and move around Werewolf F. So that way I don't draw the attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Dance around him.
Dodge, parry, thrust.
There you go.
Yikes. And away.
So you move
Yikes. No way.
A.
Have the silly thing in reverse.
Put it in H.
So the monk or the knight disappears. Shows up right behind F and will attack. First attack is a 21 hits. Second attack is a 27 hits. Third attack is an 31 that hits.
Madre de Dios.
12 points. 23 points. 34 points. Still standing.
Good God.
To Werewolf E, he was going to attack Ellen with a bite. Oh my God, rolled a 10, missed. Ellen will go.
Just pure retardation going on in that barn.
Yes. It must smell like too much like horse shit and distracting them. She will use her mace. That's an 18. That hits for 9 points of damage. Still standing. And we go to Yin.
Line of sight on Werewolf E, yes. Magic
Maybe
missile.
right here. Yep. You're or E or F. Stable or knight.
Go for stable.
Let's go with the stable. We must protect the horses.
Yeah, I can move you down here and you got perfect line of sight.
Okay, and I can still do magic missile. Okay.
Let me see what spell slots you still have. So you have used both of your second, but you still have it at a first, so you can cast one missile at it. So we'll do that. Give you your damage. 4 points on that. Still standing.
If you
Round
see
7.
still
Go to the
standing
barbarian.
again, you will come to some harm, my friend.
All right, I'm swinging.
Yeah, we knew that.
Wow.
Okay, you can't swing. There's nothing near you.
Oh, well, there you go. It was a practice. It was a warm-up swing.
And you can get close to Werewolf F, but you can't hit him.
She's swinging, so she
Running.
casts upside down pineapple.
I kind of thought I could run faster when I was raging, but I don't quite get it, so I'm assuming you know that I can't make it.
This makes me sad.
I'm sorry. I should have studied harder.
No, it makes me sad that you don't get to splatter his brains. Next time, perhaps.
You sure we couldn't trade?
Ranger.
I think
All
I'm
right.
nice
I
pet.
would like to F that guy again. F that werewolf. Right in the D.
Yep, that'll hit. 25.
All right. Let's see what my damage is.
Ooh.
11 with the
And that was which one were you going for? F?
yes.
He is down.
Huzzah.